tumor didn't heal. I even tried like an ultrasound bone stimulator to see if that would help it regrow, and that didn't work. So it just got to the point where I had no choice, and I had to have surgery. I hope your knee doesn't bother you too much, like that you're still able to wait for it, get on the water right now.
When I went with Terry, I didn't jump at all. And still in my fingers, still swollen from the bleeding.
Oh.
So I just go home and then isolate.
Yeah. You're too young to be having these kind of problems. He wants to go faster. This is like, what us old people should be having to deal with.
I've had so many health issues. It's just so crazy.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry.
Biopsy on my lymph nodes.
Jesus. Did all of that contribute to your interest in medical school?
A lot of it did, yeah. Honestly, as long as I can remember, I've always just wanted to pursue medicine since elementary. That's just something I wanted to do.
Really? Wow.
And then all my family issues with family stuff just kind of sparked my interest in it.
Good for you. What kind of medicine do you want to go into? Do you know?
An ICU physician.
Oh, nice. One of my best friends is a pharmacy tech at Cedar Sinai, and she's worked in emergency rooms for years. So yeah, when she comes up, if you want to talk to someone, I mean, she's not a doctor, different path, but if you want to talk to someone with a ton of ER and ICU experience, my friend Brittany is a really good source of information, and she has crazy stories too. Yeah, because she actually, for like 8 years, she worked at Henry Mayo in Santa Clarita.
Oh, wow.
So, if you've ever been to the ER there, you might have seen my friend Brittany.
I've been there quite a few times.
Yeah, she worked there. She was there all through COVID. So all through that insanity when that was going on. And then just like in the last year, she got this job at Cedars, and now she does scheduling for like all the techs and stuff. So
Pharmacy tech work is fun.
Oh, that's right. You worked at Terry's Pharmacy, right?
I'm over at CVS now.
Oh, really? In the village? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Just getting all that experience I can.
Are you in the pharmacy department there?
I work as like a piggyback, so you work store, and then the pharmacy needs an extra tech, and I come back to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just a way to kind of get a little bit more pay.
Yeah. So do you need a license or anything to work as a pharmacy tech, or is there any like training? Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I think one thing about CVS is they'll pay for you to go to school and get your certification.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you already have yours, or did they?
No, they help me get mine.
Oh, nice. How long have you been working there?
A couple months, not very long.
Oh, so it doesn't take that long to get certified?
So while you're in the process, you're allowed to sort of be there as long as they're expecting to be with you.
Oh, that's really cool. try to figure out what I'm doing wrong. And they would all kind of give me a hard time for it, like, oh God, she wants to record, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple weeks ago, we went out to a ski school near Sacramento. And, we went last year too. We went in October, and then we went again a couple weeks ago. Because Adriana really wanted to learn to ski, and we all wanted to just work on, slalom and running the course and getting better and fixing bad habits. And one of the things they told me up there was that I have really good form. I just need to kind of trust it more and push myself harder. Whereas with the guys, like we went with Mark, and then Dan came with us, they've got some habits they're trying to fix. And, and I told them, like, one of the reasons that I have good form is because I work on it. I study my videos, I watch a lot of videos of good skiers, and I look at what, like, their body position versus mine. And so now, after going to Bell Aqua, now they all want to record themselves. Because it's like, you think you're doing something right. You're like, oh yeah, I'm leaning way back. I'm in the right form. I'm crossing the wake, with my ski on edge. And then you watch the video and you're like, that's not what I'm doing. It doesn't feel like that. How the way it feels, the way it looks are not the same. Yeah, I think so. And Mark even bought a GoPro last year, and he has a little mount for it, but we haven't quite figured it out. And then we just keep forgetting to put it in the boat, so we're just doing the phone thing.
Have you met Scott Corey?
Yes.
They have a little GoPro and a little mount that they put on it, and they record every ski too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It goes on like for the rope ties.
Uh-huh.
You just choose, you can't tie a rope on it. So they tie their rope to the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mark got one that actually goes on the pylon, and the rope, you thread the rope through it, so as the rope goes back and forth, the whole thing moves. But yeah, first it was like the wrong size connecting piece, so it didn't fit on the pylon, and then he got one that was the right size. So we figured that part out, and then he initially last year had some problems with the GoPro itself, but then we were playing with it this year and we figured it out. Like he installed software update and it worked fine, but now the problem is we just keep forgetting to bring it down and put it on the boat. So I don't know, maybe we'll get our act together by August. But it's always like, yeah, we're like out on the water filming and go, oh yeah, we should have brought the GoPro. bugging me about learning to drive a boat, but I don't know.
Events you go with, it's just such stressful.
Yeah, I don't even like going skiing with certain people because it's stressful. So yeah, definitely I feel that way about driving. And yeah, I told Mark that, you know, in the beginning, if I do start driving, we need to have 4 people, because there needs to be someone who knows how to drive, who can just work with me and help me. Because like, you run into situations sometimes, like you think, you know, there can only be one other boat on the lake, but they do something stupid and the driver has to figure out what to do. And that's the kind of stuff, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm damaging his boat or my speeder's getting hurt because they pushed me to do something that I didn't want to do in the first place, and then something bad happened. So
Very stressful, especially in blue jay. There's like a boat coming right on your side, but you have to turn with your steer and try to
he's ready to drop. Well, that happened to us just like a couple weeks ago. Mark was driving. There was literally only one boat on the lake. We had great water until we got around there, and there was another boat who was just being an idiot. You know, we got around him. We went into Blue Jay Bay figuring this wakeboard